These are my quick thoughts on the Three Peaks Kaito 20-liter backpack. Overall, this is a backpack I really wanted to like. It's got a lot of things going for it. Super lightweight, so 550 grams for a 20-liter backpack, which is kind of unheard of. Really sturdy build and lots of great cushioning, good structure, and really a lot of good support for having a laptop in here. The second thing I really like about it, it's got a luggage pass-through strap. So for a bag of this size and weight, it's really hard to find that. It's got external water bottle holders, which are really well built, really snug, not too tight, not too loose, just perfect. I like that it's got two front pockets, one right here at the top. It's got this side pocket, which I'm going to come back to in a moment, and some internal pockets also. Not only for the laptop, but it's also got one for perhaps an iPad, notebook, front internal pockets, pencil loops, which I'm going to come back to in a second. So overall, really good bag, and I really like it. There's only 5 things that I think are not quite working for me with this bag, and these are more nitpicks. The first one is that the zippers are very exposed. So I was in a very light kind of rain situation, and the water just comes straight through there. The other, what I would call design maybe oversight here, is right here, this front zipper, the way there's a little lip right here. And so if it's raining or if there's any water, it just kind of accumulates in there and it just seeps straight through there. And it doesn't take much water before the water seeps through, because it just sits in this little, it's almost like a gutter that is sitting there against the zipper. So that's a bit of a problematic, I would say, design flaw. The second issue I have with it is that the front side pocket here, although it's really handy, it's just one big pocket. And so whenever I put little things in here, everything just falls to the bottom here. So this, I think, could benefit with having maybe a divider here of some sort that perhaps expands, so you can at least split this in two, or even to put the pencil loops, which are currently on the inside of the bag, which I think is a kind of an awkward place to put pencil loops. And instead have it in this quick side access pocket. So when you swing it to your front, you've got the pencils just right here. So that's the other issue I have with it. I would love to see this have the laptop compartment on the back instead of on the inside. So perhaps taking the side pocket here, which actually you can fit a laptop in here. I can fit my 14-inch MacBook in here, and take this and kind of stick it on the back instead with side-to-side zipper access would be amazing to see on this bag. And the final one, which has ultimately made this bag a no for me, which seems like a nitpick, but is actually kind of a finicky, annoying feature, is there's this branding here. There's a solid plastic Three Peaks branded tab here, which I suppose, I'm not sure what the function of this is aside from the branding. Perhaps it's to kind of pull this up when you're opening this. Perhaps it's to kind of separate it, although I don't think it's really necessary. The problem with it, and I didn't notice this until I started using the bag, is that every time I pull the bag zipper, this pocket zipper down, my finger runs into this tab. And I know it's a minor thing. I could angle my fingers to where it doesn't happen, but when I'm not looking at my bag and I grab it, it always runs into this tab. And that's when I'm opening it, and also when I'm closing it. It's not sharp. It's kind of made of a silicone rubbery kind of material. So it's not sharp, but it does have this sharp corner, and I have scratched my finger against it. Just in the few first times I've used it, I keep scratching my finger against this. I'm not like cutting my finger open, but it's enough to be annoying every time I try to open and close this side pocket. So that's a bit of an annoyance. I think just dropping this off would be helpful. But overall, again, this is a bag I really wanted to like, but with these kind of design issues I've got with it, didn't quite work for me. But really great bag, and overall, I love the overall design of it.